Friends, this time we will explore the most haunted forests in the world, which according to some sources that these forests have something that is still a mystery, stories about murders or suicides that are said to be still haunted scary, so we are interested in discussing it for information and future historical education. Without long we start. Aokigahara Forest is in the first position when it comes to the most haunted places. This forest is better known as a suicide location. Even at the entrance to the forest, there is a warning sign that reads "Life is a precious gift," which means life is the most precious gift. Therefore, it is known that this forest is labeled as the most haunted because of the many suicides. Aokigahara Forest, also known as the Sea of Trees, is a dense forest located at the base of Mount Fuji in Japan. It is a popular tourist destination, but it is also known for its high suicide rate. Each year, hundreds of people travel to Aokigahara to end their lives. The reasons why people choose to commit suicide in Aokigahara are complex and varied. Some people are drawn to the forest's isolation and its reputation as a place of death. Others may be experiencing mental health problems or financial hardship. Still others may simply feel that they have nowhere else to turn. The Japanese government has taken steps to try to prevent suicides in Aokigahara. Signs have been posted throughout the forest warning people of the dangers of suicide, and there are teams of volunteers who patrol the forest looking for people who may be in distress. However, the suicide rate in Aokigahara remains high. The forest is a place of great beauty, but it is also a place of sadness and despair. It is a reminder of the fragility of life and the importance of seeking help if you are struggling with thoughts of suicide. Here are some additional facts about Aokigahara Forest. The forest is about 30 square miles in size. It is home to a variety of plant and animal life, including Japanese cedar trees, wild boars, and foxes. The forest is said to be haunted by the ghosts of those who have committed suicide there. In 2018, there were 242 reported suicides in Aokigahara. The Japanese government has a hotline for people who are considering suicide. The number is 0120-279-825. If you are struggling with thoughts of suicide, please reach out for help. There are people who care about you and want to help you get through this. You are not alone. La Isla de las Muñecas, or the Island of the Dolls, is a small island located in Xochimilco, a borough of Mexico City. The island is known for its collection of hundreds of dolls that are hanging from trees, in various states of decay. The dolls have been there for decades, and they are said to be haunted by the of a young girl who drowned in the lake. The story of the Island of the Dolls begins in the 1950s, when a man named Julian Santana Barrera moved to the island to live in isolation. One day, Santana Barrera was walking along the shore of the lake when he found the body of a young girl who had drowned. Santana Barrera was deeply affected by the girl's death, and he began to collect dolls in an attempt to appease her spirit. He would hang the dolls from the trees on the island, and he would often talk to them as if they were alive. Santana Barrera lived on the island for many years, and he became known as the Island of the Dolls. He died in 2001, but his legacy lives on. The Island of the Dolls is now a popular tourist destination, and visitors come from all over the world to see the creepy dolls and learn about the island's haunted history. There are many different stories about the Island of the Dolls, and some people believe that the dolls are possessed by the spirit of the young girl who drowned. Others believe that the dolls are simply a reminder of Santana Barrera's tragic past, and that they are not actually haunted. Whatever the truth may be, the Island of the Dolls is a fascinating and mysterious place, and it is sure to leave a lasting impression on anyone who visits. Here are some additional facts about the Island of the Dolls. The island is located in a network of canals in Xochimilco, which is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. The island is approximately 10 acres in size. The dolls on the island are in various states of decay, and some are missing limbs or heads. The dolls are said to move their heads and arms, and some people claim to have heard them whispering. The island is a popular tourist destination, but it is also considered to be haunted. The Island of the Dolls is a reminder of the dark and mysterious side of Mexico City. Isla de las Muñecas, or Island of the Dolls, is a small island located in the Xochimilco canals in Mexico City. It is known for its eerie collection of hundreds of dolls that are hung from trees and buildings. The island's history is a sad one. In the 1950s, a man named Don Julian Santana Barrera moved to the island to live in solitude. One day, he found the body of a young girl who had drowned in the canals. He was deeply affected by her death, and he began to collect dolls in her memory. He believed that the dolls would help to protect the island from evil spirits. Over the years, Santana's collection of dolls grew to over 1,000. He would often hang the dolls from trees and buildings, and he would even sew their mouths shut to keep them from talking. Some of the dolls are missing limbs or eyes, and they all have a haunted look in their eyes. Santana died in 2001, but his collection of dolls remains on the island. The island is a popular tourist destination, but it is also a place of sadness and mystery. Some people believe that the dolls are haunted, and they say that the island is cursed. Whether or not the dolls are haunted, Isla de las Muñecas is a place that is sure to leave a lasting impression on anyone who visits. It's a place of beauty and mystery, and it is a reminder of the fragility of life. Here are some additional facts about Isla de las Muñecas. The island is located in the Xochimilco canals, which are a UNESCO World Heritage Site. The island is about 10 acres in size. The dolls on the island are said to be haunted by the spirit of the young girl who drowned. The island is a popular tourist destination, but it is also a place of sadness and mystery. If you are planning to visit Isla de las Muñecas, be sure to be respectful of the island and its history. The dolls are a reminder of a tragic event, and they should be treated with respect. The Black Forest, or Schwarzwald in German, is a mountainous region in southwestern Germany. It is known for its dark, dense forests, steep valleys, and winding rivers. The Black Forest is also home to a number of mysterious and haunted legends. One of the most famous legends of the Black Forest is the story of the Wild Huntsman. The Wild Huntsman is a ghostly figure who is said to ride through the forest at night, hunting with a pack of ghostly hounds. The Wild Huntsman is said to be the spirit of a knight who was killed in a hunting accident. Another famous legend of the Black Forest is the story of the Brocken Spectre. Brocken Spectre is a type of optical illusion that is said to appear on the Brocken, the highest peak in the Black Forest. The Brocken Spectre is a large, shadowy figure that is said to be the spirit of a person who has died in the forest. The Black Forest is also home to a number of other mysterious and haunted places, including the Triberg Waterfalls, the Todtnaberg Witches' Chapel, and the ruins of the Liechtenstein Castle. The Black Forest is a beautiful and mysterious place, and it is no wonder that it is home to so many legends and stories. If you are looking for a place to experience the dark and mysterious side of Germany, the Black Forest is the perfect destination. Many say that this place is one of the most haunted areas in California. Elfin Forest is believed to have once been the home of American Indians, as several artifacts have been found in the area. But the most common horror stories about the forest are of visitors or hikers who claim to have seen ghostly apparitions of women in white dresses, bloody trees, and mysterious horsemen. Epping Forest is best known as the site of a murder case committed by Dick Turpin in the 18th century. From the looks of it, this forest already looks creepy and has a mystical aroma because it is covered with trees that have not been cut since 1878. Not only that, this forest is very creepy because there is a great potential for seeing ghosts, spirits, and there are drum sounds from the ghosts of soldiers. Just hearing the name gives you goosebumps. What if we get lost here? There is a circle-shaped patch of barren land in the middle of the forest. According to local legend, this circle is where demons come at night. Many claim that no one has ever survived a night in this circle. Even dogs get scared when they set foot here. This forest is considered the most haunted place in Romania, because in 1968 a military technician photographed something similar to a UFO. Hoia Baciu Forest is considered quite strange, because the trees here grow in unique patterns, such as zigzags and spirals. Some tourists who visit at night were feeling strange, anxious, nauseous, and like someone is watching them. The Pine Barrens is said to be home to the Jersey Devil, who is described as a kangaroo-like creature with a horse's face, a dog's head, bat-like wings, and horns and a tail. And according to folklore, there was a 13-year-old child of a woman named Deborah Leeds, who was offered to the devil while pregnant in 1735. At birth, the child had claws, hooves, and wings. She killed her mother, brother, and maid, and then disappeared. The apparition of the child is still believed today, and continues to terrorize animals and people. The forest surrounds the Dow Hills Victoria Boys' School, which happens to be in the most haunted place in India. Some people have heard footsteps in the school hallways when the school is closed for the holidays. There are also rumors of seeing several murders and sightings of boys with their throats cut walking along the road of death, a path that runs between the school and the forest. Although there is no gruesome history of this forest, people who have entered it claim to have seen the apparition of a crying child in a horse carriage. There are stories of the ghost of Amy Robsart, wife of the Earl of Leicester, who died mysteriously with a broken neck. Her husband once met Amy's ghost while hunting. The ghost told him that he would die within 10 days, which was true. Well, be careful if you meet Amy's ghost. Thank you for watching this video. Hopefully you can get interesting information and insights. Please help subscribe and like so that this channel can grow.